How did I get here?
Hello everyone, my name is Amir Karam, and in this video I will show you how you can read or load an image or video and display it. I will use Python, and I will use a package called opencv, which is an open source. I'll be using the program PyCharm. So first let's get right into it. First we need to import cv2, which is opencv. But before we can import it, we have to install it, and to actually install it you have to use pip install opencv-python. You have to write it like this, then you click enter, and okay, I have already installed it. So, and to actually you can see this website for the description and how you can actually download it manual without actually having to do pip install, but this is a lot easier for sure. And if you have it, like if you are working on CMD, you can just open your CMD and then type pip install opencv-python. Alright, so we'll be using opencv, so we'll use cv2 to read the image. So first of all, you have to make sure that you have an image in the folder. Right now we are working in this folder, which is opencv, and we have our file, or the Python file, we have it here. So when we actually write an image, so you have to put your image inside this folder, around this. You can take an image outside this folder, but you will have to get the full path of the image. I'll show you in a second. Okay, let's just copy this for now. Okay, so let's say image equals cv2. There's a function called imRead. So you have to put here, it takes one parameter, which is we're gonna send, which is the image. It takes two parameters, but we're gonna send it, we're gonna just read the image. So we're gonna say image.jpg, which is where the image is. Now right now I have the image here, so it can read it beside it, so it can read it without like writing C, program files, or where is it directly. But if my image was, for example, here, I will have to actually get the full path. I'll have to get the full path. So I'll have to get the full path of the image, which is to desktop, and then I'm gonna write slash, and then I'm gonna write the image name, which I can use here. I can write it like this, and then slash image name. This is how it should be. So you have to use here, you have to write R because there's a space here. I can actually use it without this. Alright, so I don't have to write R right now. Okay, but I have to edit these to become like this. Anyway, okay, so here's the image, or you can just, if it was in the same folder, you can just write the image.jpg. Now I will have to display it. How do we display it? We have to write cv2 imshow, and then I'm gonna write, I will write two parameters, which is first the window name, and this is a must. So let's say image, and then I'm gonna send it the image. Now I have to write one more thing, which is cv2 wait time. Now cv2, it has a function which is wait key, so it has a delay time for the image to show. Right now if I show the image, it just popped up and went off, if you can see it. Like, yeah, it just went off, right? So why is that happening? Because the wait key is, there's a delay which is in milliseconds. There's 1 millisecond delay, so I have to change the delay, which is wait key. Let's set it to 0. When I set it to 0, there's no delay time, so the image will just show normally like this. This is how to show an image in Python. But how do we show video? So let's actually just comment this out. This is for reading image, this is for showing the image, and this is for delay. It works in milliseconds, the delay. We'll have to use it right now when we write the function for video, when we write the code for the video. So first we have to say video equals cv2 dot, right now we will have to say video capture, not imread. Imread we only use it for image, which is image read, so it reads images. So I will say here the name of my video, which is vid.mb4, and then you can set the size, the height and the width of the video by video.set, and then I will send it, for example, let's say cv2.frame width. So let's say the width was 64, and let's say video.set cv2.cap, which is for height, and then I'm gonna say 480, right? You can set it like this. I will just keep it commented right now, and then I will have to display the video. How do we display it? Now it's not as easy as the image. Image read, and then image show, because cv2 has a function for showing images, and the video is actually consists of bunch of images together, interlaced together, so combined together, so it can actually show in milliseconds. So each like when we say 30 frames per second, that means that in each second the video has, in each second in the video there's 30 images. So we're gonna get image, and then we're gonna display it in 30 seconds, 30 times in 30 images in a second, so it can look like the video. So it can be a video and it can display it. Let's say while true, we have to use while for sure for this, and let's say we have to get the image from the video, like we have to get the image and then go to the next image and show it. How we will do that? We'll have to say we need two parameters, which is success and image. We need our image. Let's say image, and there's a function called video.read. Video.read, what it does, it returns two parameters, which is first true or false. If it were able to get the image, it will return true here, and it will also return the image that it has gotten. So it will try to get the image. If you got the image, it will return true here, and it will return here the image. And I want to display it, so let's say cv2.display imshow, for the image. Let's say the image, and then I have to write image. Now as you can see, it's permanent, like I'm not even putting a stop sign, so it's not gonna stop. So the video will keep moving without actually stopping. So I have to put a stop condition, which is the if condition. How to use this one, I will explain it right now, which is if cv2 equals key. I will just make this one. Now by default the wait key is 1 millisecond by default, and I did write if it is 1 and if the user, this means, it means if the user press the Q. If you press the Q, it will, what it should do, it should break, so it should go out of the video, it should stop the video when you press Q. So let's test it out. Yeah, here it is, it's working. Here's the video, but as you can see the video is so fast, right? Like so hella fast. So how to actually do that? Because the delay is 1 millisecond. 1 millisecond is like, it's really too much small. It's too much small, yeah. So the images are running so freaking fast. So it's like loading 70 images, or I don't know how much is the calculation after behind this, that many frames are running at each second. So how do we actually fix it? We will have to get the frame, the FPS, which is frame per second, for this video. On which frame is it running? So we'll say video.get, and then we're gonna say cv2.get proper frame, something like this, FPS, yeah, cap underscore proper FPS. Okay, so it will get the FPS here. Let's say FPS equals this, and then if the FPS returns, for example, let's say that the FPS was 30. Okay, let's say that now in this video it is 30 in fact. So if it is 30, what I'm gonna write here, will I write 30? Now this doesn't work in, this works in milliseconds, not seconds. This is 30 per second, but I have to actually work milliseconds. So what I will have to do is that I will have to say FPS equals 1030 divided by 30, and let's say integer. I want the integer value. Let me first just test it out. Print FPS. Yes, 33. So it will return into 33. Now our FPS here, if I print it out, print FPS for video, FPS, it did return 30. So the video is 30 FPS, as I said. So now let's put this back and let's put here FPS and let's run it. Oh wait, I will have to actually change this. Wait key. I said by default it is 1, so I have to change it before I put it inside the if statement. And let's run it. Now here, because I'm talking for sure, but as you can see it is like way slower than before. So it is more like normal here. So you can actually test it out and try it with your own video. Yeah, and here's like how I'm actually moving the mouse and clicking on download while explaining. But the loading was a little bit slow, in fact. It's maybe because I'm lagging right now. Okay. So this is how to read from a video, and this is how to read from an image. But what if you have a camera, not actually a video, and you want to actually display your camera? You can just write here, instead of the link for the video, you can put 0 or 1, depending on if your camera is on driver 0 or if it is on 1, and it will actually display your camera. I don't have my camera enabled right now, so I can't actually show you guys. I'm sorry for that. But I hope you have actually understood everything I have explained here. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.